Accessible research summary. Caregiver satisfaction and burden of parents of adults with autism. While caregiving can be a wonderful experience for parents, there can also be an increased burden that makes it difficult. For example, caregivers often have more stress than people who are not caregivers. Parent stress is related to the factors about the child, for example, personality, problem behaviors, and age, resources, for example, money, and social and environmental factors, that is, barriers in the environment, social attitudes, and community involvement. There's not a lot of research about the experiences of caregivers for people with autism spectrum disorders, or ASD. The purpose of this study was to explore the relationship between parents of adults with ASD's caregiving satisfaction, self-efficacy, which is belief in their own abilities, and burdens, and individual, parent, and social environmental factors. Key findings. When their children with ASD had future planning, caregiver satisfaction was higher. Caregivers had higher self-efficacy when their child with ASD was involved in the community. When adults with ASD had less choice-making, that is self-determination, their parents had higher satisfaction and self-efficacy. Parents of adults with ASD with problem behaviors and poor health had more caregiver burden. It is important to examine caregiver experiences over time so appropriate interventions and supports can be developed for adults with ASD and their parents. This Accessible Research Summary Brief series is brought to you by the Institute on Disability and Human Development at University of Illinois at Chicago.